Hi, I'm Dr. Shay Minnick. I'm the owner of North Georgia Pediatric Therapies. We have begun a feeding and swallowing clinic called Nourish. We're very excited to offer this program to parents and children who have difficulties with eating for sensory reasons or swallowing dysfunction. We had several families that were in need of an intensive program as well as a traditional program, and they were having to drive to Atlanta, Nashville, Cincinnati, Ohio. One family was being sent to Indiana, and we found that there was a great need in our area, so we're happy to introduce Nourish to everyone and to provide the service for all of our families in the area. Thank you.
Nourish is located here in Fort Oglethorpe, hence Fort, and we saw that tons of our kids are having to drive lots of miles and spend lots of money to go to Knoxville, Atlanta, Nashville, and it just wasn't sustainable for them. So we made Nourish so that we could service them with occupational therapy and speech therapy all under one roof.
So the main reason that we are applying for this grant is that a lot of our families just don't necessarily have the means to go out and buy the different tools and things that we are using here in the clinic.
Also, because we're located in such a centralized location between those cities that I was telling you about, unfortunately that's gas money, time, money for babysitters for kids or for families that have several kids, that's time off of work, that's potentially even housing around here for the families that are coming from miles and miles away. And these families just don't really have that extra money. This is such an essential service because we want our kids to be able to eat and be able to participate in those mealtime routines and just change their families' lives. So that's really important to us. We would love to be able to start a fund where we can support those families in that way. You know, we're getting referrals every day for these kids that need therapy. So we would use these funds to be able to service them as best as possible with the most resources as possible.
Kind of think of it meal times like any kind of food. It's, you know, it's a spiritual thing, it's cultural, it's social, it's physiological, all of those things. Like I said, we take it for granted because we just naturally eat and drink. But, you know, when you look further into it, there are a lot of people that that's not natural for them. It's very difficult for a wide variety of reasons. So, you know, we just want to help these kids be able to enjoy those different events and daily life activities with their families.